Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Today is Friday, November 21st. All right, guys, I hope you guys are having a good one. And let me do a proper woo 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 for you guys, okay? Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh boy. Okay, let's get started, guys. Happy Friday, happy Friyay, happy Freedom Friday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, it is Friday. Today is one of those days where even after you finish work, you go home and you unwind, okay, if you're off on the weekend, of course. But for anybody who's not off on the weekend, it's almost the same thing like if you have a day off during the week. Just being able to unwind and enjoy yourselves. If you have kids, enjoy your family, your kids, and things like that. Or if you don't have any friends or anything like that, just enjoying your own company could be very significant. So let's jump into the messages to see what you guys might need to know. I did try doing a video not too long ago, but then my alarm, I forgot to turn off my alarm because I woke up before my alarms. I set my alarm for 9:30, and I jumped up out of my sleep this morning, like, when you're sleeping and out of nowhere you just jump up and you're just like, that's what happened. That's what happened. And because of that, I can't go back to sleep. So I said, you know what? Since I can't go back to sleep, let me just start doing some messages right now. So I did get up pretty early and I just started doing it. So right now it's 9:30 a.m. Like I should have been just waking up just now. So let's get started, guys. So let's see what Spirit has for you at this time. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for November 21st? What messages can you give the collective for November 21st, please? What clarity and understanding can you give the collective at this time? And I also have something new that I wanted to add to my readings. I don't think I'm the only reader who does this, but I thought it would be really, different and nice and, the creative spark of us as readers and, empaths and stuff when it comes to, what we're doing. I'm going to start using it moving forward in most of my readings because I find that it would be a lot funner and it would be interesting, right? To connect with you guys in that way as well. So let's get started, guys. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for November 21st? What do they need to know at this time, please? What clarity? Thank you. So the first card is Nine of Cups, okay? When it comes to your wishes coming true, okay, for some of you that resonate with this, there's something to do with success, your achievements, even getting recognition for what it is that you're doing. And this could be anything, okay? Again, this could be anything. This could be you praying about something and, all of a sudden it's like your prayers just come true, right? So it's almost like having trust and faith in the universe or the divine that, things will always work out in your favor no matter what, right? So again, we have Jupiter in Pisces. For some of you guys that resonate with this card, again, Jupiter talks about, expansion, right? So expansion, prosperity, that kind of stuff, right? So again, when it comes to you expanding, okay, this could be your love life, you could be your career, your finances, but there's some type of contentment or some type of wish fulfillment that you guys are stepping into. Also, angel number 9 could be very significant. And that means completion. So this is about service, compassion, that kind of stuff, right? If you're talking about 9th house, for some of you guys, this could be like about travel. This could be about maybe philosophy. So like you learning something new or higher education. For some of you guys, divination as well could be significant. So this could be media, learning, basically anything to fuel your energy, anything to fuel basically what it is that you're trying to do, like that fire under what you're doing, okay, to pick up that momentum. But for some of you guys, when it comes to your resources, okay, you guys are going into stability. boundaries are very significant at this time, but for some of you guys, you may have sun in Capricorn as well, or you guys could have been dealing with somebody who has sun in Capricorn, that placement. But for some of you guys, when it comes to stability, right, you guys are moving into something that has structure. Okay, you guys are organizing this time. There's discipline as well and reliability when it comes to building long-term foundations. Okay, that's like if you see angel number 444, angel number 4, root chakra is what you have. Okay, so sometimes you may feel like, you're being obsessive or controlling, but that's just the energy of you being able to release your attachments, right? To material. Okay, so, and you allowing to like receive abundance from the universe, basically. Okay, so there are certain things maybe that you guys could be holding on to tightly, and there is something about you learning to release that. Okay, so financial stability could be very significant. You controlling your expenses could be very significant. So for some of you guys could be really tight with money, or basically tight with your resources at this time. But there's something about you guys learning to kind of loosen that grip when it comes to that situation. Okay, being able to be more free when it comes to money. Obviously, we're not going to be spending our money all willy-nilly, but if you're somebody who works really hard and you don't even treat yourself. It's like, excuse me, how do you work so hard and don't treat yourself? And it's not like you don't have the money to treat yourself. It's just being stingy, right? Because maybe you have that lack mindset, right? So for some of you guys are changing that lack mindset, thinking about manifestations, learning about attracting more, okay? Venus energy. So yeah, the High Priestess wanted to show up. I'll put it up here so you guys can see closer. But the High Priestess wanted to show up when it comes to secrets, savings, okay, moon energy, intuition. So when it comes to like spirituality, higher power, some of you guys are tapped in like at this time. There could be something to do with like balance, okay? So this could be about partnerships, okay? There's a mutual understanding, so there's something to do with like your emotional sensitivity and having empathy, and there's power in that. Okay, again, partnerships are very significant when it comes to like communication, and also this is talking about second house, so this could be talking about your guys' finances. Okay, like I was just saying, this could be about your finances, okay, business transactions, your material desires. Okay, so you guys are trusting in your intuition at this time. Yeah, you guys are releasing burdens, okay? So again, like I said, when it comes to responsibility, for some of you guys could be going through some type of completion. So we have here up until like March 7th, okay? Some of you guys may have Saturn in Sagittarius, and for some of you guys, this is about responsibility and discipline. So 1010 could be very significant. You guys could be seeing that number, but there is something about divine order and rebirth. So there is something about you ending cycles so that you can start new beginnings. And we are going to be in Sagittarius season just now, like literally tomorrow. So in this energy, while we're in the stillness period, because again, winter, even though we're in fall, we're in the season of releasing and harvesting, building, right? When we move into winter season, right, the winter solstice, basically that energy is allowing us to move into spring. So March 7th, it said March 7th, 2026. It's allowing us to move into next year. But as we're moving into next year, as we're in this season right now, right, this journey or season, it's allowing us to be in stillness so that we can plan accordingly, so that when spring comes, we can actually put those plans into, motion. So it's almost like getting the plans started or moving towards the plans, the chariot energy. And then summer is about the growth, right? So for some of you guys are releasing certain burdens when it comes to people, places, and things. I'm going to get one more card so that I can see what else shows up. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? So you guys are releasing cycles, and also 10 is talking about career, right? So this could be like, public recognition. This could be about your structure, your status. Yeah, career is very significant, and even your expertise could be phenomenal, okay, from what I'm picking up here. Yeah, so Five of Swords, okay? When it comes to disputes, okay, like for example, maybe you guys could have dealt with certain stresses, right? Like I said, when it comes to burdens, you guys are releasing that energy. Like I said, what you're attracting right now, for some of you guys that resonate with this, because again, when we talk about Venus is what we attract, right? Venus is like what we want, okay? So for some of you guys, when it comes to love or when it comes to Venus energy, for some of you guys, Aquarius is about what you're attracting, okay? So this could be people who are very progressive. You guys could be attracting people who are very futuristic, intelligent, even when it comes to like friendships as well, you guys are very future oriented. So technology could also be very significant when you think of Aquarius, and social media could also be very significant. For some of you guys, people may think that you're emotionally detached, okay? But it's not that you're emotionally detached. It just means that you guys are very aware about people's energies, okay? How they move. And you no longer want to be in this energy of attracting what no longer serves you. So that could be also confirmation when it comes to basically you guys like learning to detach from certain things. Yeah, the Hierophant wanted to show up. Okay, so yeah, teaching, learning. Okay, this is about you guys you know, higher education. And even when it comes to like your beliefs, conformity is very significant. So again, when it comes to religion, it's not to say that you don't believe in God or anything like that. Like I'm one of those people. I still pray, okay? Like I still do my little, you know, 1, 2 prayers. I do read my Psalms, but just because I don't go to church doesn't make me lesser of a good person. Okay, I don't go to church. I don't do that. I don't do Sundays. Some people go to church, but there's the judgment, right? Where people assume that because you're into spirituality, it means that you don't still believe in Allah. It means you don't believe in God. It means you don't believe. No, it doesn't mean that. It means you still believe in those things, but there's a different outlook. There's a different perspective now about it. You believe in religion, okay? You believe in higher purpose, but you don't believe in what maybe churches do. Or I don't know about mosque, but anybody who goes to a mosque, you know, you guys can tell me in the comments how it is, because I know for a fact in the Christian world, the Christianity world, churches, some churches are just, and you guys have seen online stories about people calling churches and asking churches for assistance, and they're not even helping people, but somebody from a different culture or race who believes in a different thing, they're helping people, right? So imagine, it's like, isn't the whole point of going to a church or a mosque is that, yeah, you go to pray, you go to, you know, worship, right? But if, God forbid, you need help, who can you call to help you if they won't even help you, right? It's like a stranger is better off helping you than your own community almost. So some of you guys are building your own community from what I'm picking up here, based off this energy. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can get some more cards here. Let me see. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What other messages do you have for November 21st for the collective, Spirit? What else do they need to know? Yeah, so frustration, okay? There's something about maybe, like I said, when it comes to burdens, you guys could have been frustrated, okay? There's something about you being cautious about something too, okay? So again, having caution, you guys could be cautious about a situation, right? And the Hierophant too, like I said, when it comes to like religion or, you know, beliefs and things like that, for some of you guys too, there could be situations where people could try to fit like a square into a circle. So, you know, when you're trying to force, you know, yourself to fit in, that's the energy that I'm picking up here. And there's something about you guys being cautious as well. So it's almost like Spirit is saying to wait. Yeah, there's something about mysteries as well. Okay, so whatever this energy is of being like a mystery, you could be a mystery. There's something about you being cautious about the unknown when it comes to certain people, places, and things. So that could be confirmation too. Yeah, disruption wanted to show up as well. So there's something about also like when it comes to you trying to move forward with your situation, there's something about disruptions, there's something about being disrupted. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Success. Yeah, so even though you guys could have went through certain things, like you see how the sun is here and then it's like dark here, like the moon and the sun, there's almost like this energy where you guys can see things, okay, for what it is, the unseen basically. And that could be very frustrating to certain people too. You could have been in a situation where you were frustrated, right? And that could be confirmation for some of you guys as well. So I'm going to see if I can get another message or two. I have two more cards, sorry, two more decks that I'm going to use for this. And then I'll see if I can bring out the special guns that I said that I was going to use. But yeah, there's something about success. Okay, the sun coming out could be very significant. That's a lot of cards, Shell. Okay, the sun is very significant, like almost like, today's a new day. But there is something about you being cautious about people's energies, okay? People who are trying, it's almost like, when you're trying to do something and it's like you can't see it, the unseen, but there's like signs that you're being disrupted from like seen and unseen forces basically, but you guys are pushing through that to go towards your success basically. So it's almost like no matter what anybody tries to do, you'll always be successful. Okay, I'm gonna take these because it keeps flying out. I'm gonna see if I can get one card. Okay. Okay, so we have here death, okay? Again, the death card could be also 8th house placement, which is talking about death and transformations. So again, you guys are going through some type of death and transformation at this time. And again, we are on the last day of Scorpio season. So obviously take what resonates with that. Also, the number 9 could be very significant from what I'm picking up too, because again, this is about completion. Okay, so angel number 9 is about completion. Ninth house talks about, like I said, religion, philosophy, right? You guys are releasing what no longer serves you, okay, with this card. When it comes to abundance, you guys are moving into an abundant season or an abundant time. It may not look like it, but when it comes to abundance, that's very significant. Number 5 could talk about change and freedom, okay? Friendships are very significant at this time too. So when it comes to certain friendships or groups, you may have released certain people in the past so that you can move forward to newer opportunities, newer people, fresh energy, bright energy, okay? For some of you guys, 17 represents manifestations through faith. Okay, you guys are dreamers, but you guys are also co-creators as well. So your faith and your action is aligned, okay? You guys are trusting in what it is that you guys are trying to do. Even when it comes to spiritual leadership, maybe you guys are moving more towards that. The number 8 also, like I said, because again, 8 is very significant. It's death and transformations. And also, I had mentioned again, when it comes to like you stepping into your power, that is also significant too. So again, you guys could be leading a group of people that you guys could be friends with in the end of it all. Obviously, that may not resonate for everybody, but that could be confirmation. Okay, so this card says your energy or your vibration is rising at this time. So again, it says this is a time of great spiritual growth for you. It says you are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. Okay, so you guys are energetically rising at this time, even though it may not feel like it, but you guys are energetically rising at this time. Okay, so obviously take what resonates with that, okay? So Spirit, give me, oh, Okay, I was gonna say give me one more card. Yeah, recovery. So you guys are going through some type of recovery, right? Like you guys are trying to heal. You guys are trying to improve your health as well at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so whatever it is that you guys are trying to go towards, Spirit is saying to keep doing that, okay? So this is what I said I was gonna... I have some charms, okay, that I bought. So I'm going to see if I can grab a bunch of them. I'm not going to look at it. I promise you guys my eyes will be closed, okay? But I'm just going to go around and pick out just randomly, okay? I don't know if you guys saw that, but I don't know if you guys can see it, though. It's so tiny. Let me see. The way my camera's positioned, I can't really see the letters, so I have to put it... Oh, Lord, that's tiny. Okay, guys. It's tiny, but that's okay. So these are the charms that I have in my hand, okay? We have the initials H, okay? So I'm just going to put that here. I hope you guys can see it, or maybe if I put it here, maybe you'll see it. But we have the initials H, okay? We have the initials L. We have the initials Y, okay? I don't know why, but if there was an O, I wouldn't be surprised if it said holy. So H-A-L-Y could be very significant, like those could be your initials. Keys could be very significant, like charms. I'm noticing that I have 2 keys, so this could be double confirmation. There's something about you unlocking something. For some of you guys that resonates with this, or even when it comes to opening up new doors and opportunities, that could be confirmation. Watermelon could be very significant. Somebody may like watermelon, okay? Stars, okay, starfish could be very significant. So somebody may like being close to the ocean, or maybe you collect starfish, like, you know, not actual starfish, but you know, like those plushies or like figurines, you know, antiques or whatever, right? Some of you guys may resonate with sunflowers or flowers in general. And we also have here a flamingo, okay? So flamingos could be very significant. So Christmas also could be very significant too, okay? I don't know why, but I see like a sleigh. It looks like a little sleigh. I'll show you guys here, if you guys can see it. It looks like a sleigh, okay? From what I'm seeing here. But winter could be significant, like Christmas. So if you guys have kids, maybe there's something about Christmas, or even just nostalgia could be very significant. Maybe like people reminiscing about you from the past. So this could be friendships as well. But yeah, sleighs could be very significant. Even when it comes to the energy of children, like that childlike innocence type of energy. Maybe Spirit is also saying to get back into your inner child. That's what the recovery might be as well. And then we also have another flower as well. Okay, so flowers are very significant at this time, okay? But I'm not sure. Maybe someone's name, because I don't know why I feel like this is like Holly, if I'm saying it correctly. Maybe, I don't know, but it looks like Holly. I want to say Haley so bad, but there's no I. But I feel like someone's name could be Haley, okay? But that could be a name too. Someone's name could be spelled H-A-L, H-A-L-Y, okay? Take what resonates with that. But I don't know. There's something to do with this name specifically, or maybe you have these initials in your name, right? But there is something about you stepping into newer beginnings, maybe stepping into new independence and things of that matter, okay? But I'm going to end it here, guys. Please take what resonates with you. I hope you enjoyed this this version of the reading, okay, with the charms. This will be something that I will be doing moving forward. So obviously take what resonates with you at this time. All right, guys. But thanks for watching up until this point of the video. I appreciate you guys. And again, thank you for the love, the support that you guys give to me. I appreciate that too. And I'll see you next time. All right, guys. Bye.